Hey folks, SoloGamer here. We're going to be playing another game of Arkham Horror. And if you've been watching my Arkham Horror playthroughs, you notice that I haven't been doing very good. So I'm going to change strategies a little bit. We're still going to play with the expansions and base game and adding and subtracting and mixing and matching stuff. But we're just going to play this game, simple Arkham Horror. And for a few more games, no heralds. No organizations, no helpers, just the regular thing to show you the difference between how a regular game goes and how if you add heralds and blessings and organizations, how the different variants go. So in this one we're going to be playing against Yig, and he's really not that hard compared to some of the others. Hey, it's -3, and it says Yig's worshippers are actually disguised serpent people. Their bite is highly poisonous. Cultists have a combat rating of +0 and a combat damage of 4 stamina. So we got to be careful with the cultist. And it says while Yig stirs in his slumber, he gains a doom token whenever a cultist is defeated or an investigator is lost in space and time. And then when start of battle comes up, we'll go on that. Hopefully I'll do a little bit better these playthroughs and we won't have to worry about the start of battle. And who am I playing with this time? Well, Amanda Sharp, 5 sanity, 5 stamina, starts at the bank. She came with $1 and a clue token. She came with a lantern, L down shards, feeding the mind, mental fortitude, and endurance. And in any phase, whenever Amanda draws one or more cards from the skill deck, she draws 1 extra card, then discards 1 of the cards. As you see, those are her stats. Then I have Vincent Lee, and he starts at St. Mary's. Came with $9, 1 clue token, 5 sanity, 5 stamina, and I got his stats there. And he came with some food, a newspaper, 4C, Voice of Ra, a Yithian rifle, alright, and the Tiptologist. And this is when you see this card, draw an exhibit item. Well, we're not playing with that, so I drew the unique item and it ended up being the Yithian rifle. Okay, so let's get this game started. Let's draw a Mythos card here and see where we have our first gate. And that's going to be here, Church Boycotts Exhibit. Alright, so let's put a Historical Society. Take the clue token off, and we're going to put one at Hibbs Roadhouse. Let's add a Doom token to the Doom track, which we shall do. And of course, spawn a monster. And we have a serpent people. Okay, and this basically says Father Michael organizes his congregation against the legacy of the Pharaoh's museum exhibit, calling display ghastly affront against the Lord. Lord checks in Arkham are a -2 penalty. Will checks are made at +2 bonus. I don't think I'm going to be doing too many Lord checks right now. Alright, so we'll start with Amanda. She has a speed of 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's send her over here to Hibbs Roadhouse and get these 2 clue tokens. Okay. And Vincent Lee, let's see here. I like to get him up here so he can buy some stuff. But I also like to get him a clue token. He has a speed. Well, first thing he's going to do, well, movement. Instead of that, huh? Okay, well, we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Let's send him to the science building, let him get a clue token there. Alright, so man is going to have an encounter at Hibbs Roadhouse. Let's see what happens. Joey the Rat Vigil slips into an empty chair at your table and whispers, "Psst, want to buy something. Look at the top 3 cards of the common item deck. You may purchase any of them for $1 above the listed price." Yeah, I've got overhead. Well, she only has $1, so that's not going to be too good. And Vincent's at the science building, and let's see what happens here. An experiment on dogs has gone horribly awry, and now a student is willing to pay to get rid of the evidence. If you agree to help, pass a sneak check and gain $3. Okay, well, he has a sneak of 2, so why not? We can gain $3. And he passes, so he gains $3. Okay. Alright. Well, that's that turn. So let's draw another Mythos card. No, that's Gardener's Place, Wizard's Hill, Independent Square. Alright, so let's put a gate at Independent Square. We take the clue token off of there and put one at the Unnameable and at the train station. All monsters in the villain's common streets or locations are returned to the cup. Well, that's not going to apply. And we have any movement? We do not. Okay. Let's add a Doom token to the Doom track. Put a new monster on the board. And this is a Ghast. Okay. Alright. Let's start with Vincent. He's going to go, and we'll go ahead 1, 2, 3. And he goes, Unnameable and gets these 2 clue tokens. And Amanda Lee here. Let's see here. What do we send her? Amanda Sharp. I don't know why I said that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's send her to the graveyard. Okay. Let's have some encounters. We have one at the Unnameable here. You bump into Eric Kolk. He tells you a horrible tale of the Mythos to test your nerve. If you listen, lose 2 sanity. If this doesn't drive you crazy, take his ally card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lose 2 sanity. I always like allies, so I'll do that. And I will gain his ally card. Let me go find it. And his ally card is he gets +2 speed, and you take no sanity loss from the Nightmarish ability. Okay, that's not bad. Amanda's here at the graveyard. Let's see what happens with her. Entering a stone crypt, you are surprised to find a beautiful fresco and some inspirational words upon the wall. There's almost a magical piece within the chamber. Gain 2 sanity. Well, okay. At least it wasn't something bad. Alright, so it's going to be Amanda's turn next. So let's draw another Mythos card here. Gardener's Place, no. Cold Springs Glen, no. Wizard's Hill. I must have hit the Dunwich stack here. Independent Square. So we're going to have a Monster Surge. Let's see if we got any movement. We have, yeah, 1 movement. Let's put another monster on Independent Square. This time we have a Child of the Goat. Okay. Clue appears at Hibbs Roadhouse and the Silver Twilight Lodge. Monsters at the woods do not move. Monsters in uptown streets who move may move to the woods. Okay, well, that's not going to apply to anybody. Okay. Alright. So it's Amanda's turn. Let's see here. We have 4 clue tokens. 1, 2, 3. Let's send her to French, the Silver Twilight Lodge. Get an extra clue. And Vincent Lee here. What do we want to send him at? I will send him 1, 2, 3 to the Black Cave. Get him the clue. Alright. Silver Twilight Lodge. You hear the quiet sounds of an intruder. If you investigate, you find a woman dressed in black. She attacks you as soon as she sees you. Pass a fight check to subdue her. Okay, well, might as well as investigate because there's no penalty. So I have fight -1, so I have 2. Alright, but I have this, after making a combat check, exhaust add 1 success. Which will make it 5, so I do pass. And I get Ruby Standish as an ally. Let me find her. Okay, so Ruby here, you get her, and you says you get a +2 sneak, but you also draw 1 unique item. So let's draw a unique item, and I get a petrifying solution. Well, that's not bad. Alright, he's going to the Black Cave. Vincent, let's see what happens here. You hope desperately that the creature pursuing you is afraid of sunlight. Make a speed check. If you fail, monster appears. If you pass, nothing happens. Well, I have a +2 speed. And that's going to be -2, so I get to roll 3 die. And I pass. Which is good. Okay. Alright, let's do another Mythos card here. And we have the Witch House. Alright, so let's put a gate there. Take the clue off. Put a token at the library. I mean, at the Black Cave, which goes to Vincent Lee right off the bat. And we put a witch there. Okay. Put a Doom token on the Doom track. Okay, and let's check for movement. And let's see, we have one movement, and that's the Child of the Goat, and it moves right here. Alright, this environment, it says the King in Yellow has, amidst heavy controversy, being added to the literary curriculum at the university. His teaching has stirred up the students' interest in all written occult works. If an investigator reads a tomb in the library, he gains +2 bonus to any lore check made to do so. Okay. Alright, so it's Vincent's turn. Where am I going to send Vincent? You know what? I may send Vincent. He has +2 speed. So I may send him to 1, 2, 3 to the witch house. So we can get over there. Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send him to the general store. And he's going to buy some stuff. And then I'm going to send her 1, 2 to the witch house. Okay. So he goes first. So let's see what he can buy. It says, draw 3 common items and I can purchase. A rifle. That looks looking good. Flamethrower. Wow. And a brass knuckles. Okay, well, I'm going to spend $6 on the rifle. I can start doing some trading if I can meet up with her, which I will do. Okay. Now, she here has got the witch. Now, I don't want to use the petrifying solution because that's a very valuable card. I can't fight her with a flip. I can sneak. I have a sneak of 4 -1, so let me see if I can pass that sneak and go into the other world. Yes, I do. Alright, so I can pass the sneak and go into the other world, which is going to be the Plateau of Lang. Alright, so we're at the Plateau of Lang. There. Okay, so let's draw a Meet Those card. Unvisited Isle. Alright, so let's take the clue off of that. Put one at the Unnameable. Put a Doom token on the Doom track. And let's put a, we got this Ligar guy here. Alright. And we have a moon, which is going to move here. And a cross. And that's all the movement. Dark Young have their toughness increased by 1. Okay. So, it's going to be her turn. And what we will do is we will stand her up. She's not going to go anywhere. But Vincent Lee will. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will spend his extra speed and go to the Historical Society. And he will go into the Abyss. Alright. Okay, so let's move the first player token over to him, and let's draw another Meet Those card. And we have here the Graveyard. Oh, boy. Alright, so the Graveyard. There, let's put another Doom token on the Doom track. And we're up to 5 for the Yig. And we have some more movement. We have a cross and a moon, and the moon is going to move white, so this guy moves here. Clue appears at the woods. All monsters have their sanity damage increased by 1. Okay, so Vincent's just going to be able to stand up. She's going to have an encounter. And let's see here. We have a red or green. Nope. Alright, here we go. You reach out and touch a great pillar of darkness, anchoring your lost allies. If there are any investigators lost in time and space, you return to Arkham and they are moved to the street location nearest you. Well, there are none, so, okay. Alright, that's that turn. Alright, so Now, if you notice, we have 5 monsters on the board, so our monster limit is 5. And we have to draw a new Mythos card. Let's see what we get. We get another Monster Surge. Okay, well, that's good. And we have a Cross in the Moon, so this guy is going to move 1 up here. And that's going to be it. Clue appears at the Silver Twilight Lodge. We take a monster, and we put him on the outskirts. That was a cultist. That's good. The first player chooses 1 rift token on the rift. Okay. Otherwise, return it to the bank. Alright, we don't have to worry about that. And it's Vincent Lee's turn, and we stood him up, and he will have a thing. She will move 1. So Vincent Lee is blue or red. Alright, red. You feel an outside intelligence trying to take over your body, replacing your identity with its own. You fight it off with great difficulty. Make a will check. Okay, I have a will of 2. Ooh. And this is going to be minus 2. Yikes. Okay, I get to roll 1 die. Come on. Oh, I got it. Thank goodness. Alright, I'll spin that clue token to roll that. Whew, that was close. Alright, Amanda here is at red and green. Alright, other. Plateau Lane. The High Priest at the Great Stone Temple demands a sacrifice. Discard your most expensive unique item. Alright, well that would be the Petrifying Solutions. Shit. So I got to get rid of that. Okay. And now it is another Mythos phase. Okay, this is a king in yellow, so we won't be doing that. Lightning strikes twice the unvisited owl, which there is a monster there, so we put another monster here in the Monster Surge. Put 1 in the outskirts, and that's another cultist. And we do have some movement this time. We have white, 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 black. I'll investigate. Okay, well, no. Okay. Clue appears at the witch house. No, it won't. 2 similar rocks are shattered by lightning strikes in different parts of Arkham, each releasing a monster. A monster appears in the French Hill streets and the Uptown streets. Well, that stinks. So now we got to put 2 more monsters in the outskirts. Okay, so it's Amanda's turn. She comes back up from the Plateau of Lang, which is right here, and he moves there. So we'll start with her first. She's minus 1. She has a lore of 3. Minus 1, 2. Alright, she got a 6 and a 1, so she sealed, closed this gate. We'll take it as a trophy. She will spend 5 clue tokens and seal it. And let's see if we got any diamond monsters here. We do not. Okay. And Vincent's in the red and the blue. Let's see what he gets here. Alright. An enigmatic traveler sympathizes with your cause and offers some good advice. Gain a clue token. Okay. Then make a luck. If you pass, you are blessed. Well, I may spin a clue token to try to do that. I did not get it. Okay. Well, easy come, easy go. Okay. And let's draw a new Mythos card. Independent Square. Alright, so we'll see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 5. On the outskirts. 1 more, and yeah. Alright, we do have some movement. We have this guy moves. Clue appears at the graveyard. Nope. The first player chooses an investigator to be lost in time and space. Okay, well that's definitely going to be Amanda. She's going to go ahead and get lost in time and space. Okay. Alright. And we'll go ahead and end it here, and we'll upload next turn. We'll upload and come back, play some more. SoloGamer saying, see you then.